People sitting back thinking that Quavo set him up. No, Quavo didn't set him up. Quavo just ain't do nothing about it. So it's like, at the end of the day, we know for a fact that if you ain't do nothing about it, man, and you still rocking with these people, why is you real life still going to their meetings? Why you real life still going to their studio to record songs for Mob Ties if you not rocking with Mob Ties? Like, I want y'all to really look at that, because everybody sit back. Okay, we got ATL in the building. We got Juanita with that last name that's familiar. Hey, yo, Goofy. Hey, I want y'all to really look at what's really going on, man, because these people tweaking. They tweaking, man. And Quavo, he's supposed to went back and slid on them boys. Migo Bands told Quavo, what should we do? Next thing you know, Quavo say, man, we just gonna leave it up to the police. He said, I'll give them whatever statement they need if they want a statement on me, because I was the one that said what I said that caused it. And then he started crying. I want y'all to really understand what's going on, man, because people sit back and look at this and not take full initiative. They said remove they said remove the whole Houston. These people is crazy. A lot of people be in denial because a person gets so caught up into what they doing, they forget where they came from, or they forget what they doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, we know for a fact that everybody who played a role in this, man. We know this. And you really can't point a finger or place a blame on nobody who ain't had nothing to do with it. The people was right there on camera. Do I gotta show the video again? Like, at the end of the day, man, we know for a fact that people only care for themselves. Y'all know this. People only care for themselves. People want handouts. Everybody want everything free, and people want to care for themselves, regardless of where the handout came from, or if it led somebody like Takeoff to get sent up. I want y'all to really look at that, man, because people know what they doing. Ain't nobody dumb. Remember, they the smart person when they having the conversation with somebody else. So I want y'all to really look at that, man, because if Mob Ties not watching, it's somebody always watching, and they got cameras everywhere. Like, at the end of the day, RP Takeoff, man. People be so clowned out, I don't know what to say. Like, at the end of the day, let me show my face again for all the goofies who be talking. Hello. Yeah, man, we know what happened with Takeoff. We know for a fact that Quavo sat there ain't do nothing. Quavo ain't, you feel me? Quavo ain't grabbed nobody. Quavo ran. You can see him with the red shirt in the corner running. Like, at the end of the day, man, how you gonna run on your nephew? You is his mother's brother. But it's out of my hands. At the end of the day, we know for a fact. Look, Cam, he sent. Oh well. We know for a fact what really happened, man. And the people who ain't familiar with what happened, Takeoff got sent up at his untimely demise, man. Jay Prince Sr., he spoke on behalf of Takeoff when he wasn't even there to see what happened. If he don't know what happened, why are you speaking up? Why is you speaking up if you had nothing to do with it? If you wasn't even in the mix, why is you speaking up? At the end of the day, I want y'all to really look at this, man. Because people not really paying attention to what's really going on, man. And they said Jay Prince Jr., he was the main one who had something to do with Duke 093 getting sent up. RP Duke. You hear me? RP Duke, boy. Y'all think this is a joke. It's not a joke. These people sat here and did what they did, but Quavo, he was upset that they did it while he was right there. He wanted them to realize, not do nothing like that while he was right there. Like if he went there and Takeoff, say for instance, Quavo was still in the bowling alley and then Takeoff was outside, then he got sent up. Then Quavo would have came out shocked, like, you feel me? He would have been upset. Then I want y'all to really look at them, because people sitting here, people not paying attention to everybody who played their role in this.
And they give their condolences based on what happened with Takeoff, but at the same time, they still know it's all about business. So with that being said, they just want CEO Plea and Coach K to be real about what's going on with the whole label, and not letting him know that they was gonna sell it as really distant Lil Baby from being around CEO Plea and Coach K like that, because he feels like it's more things that they hiding that they not telling him about. But Offset, he is giving Lil Baby some proper information, and that's not to get caught up into what's going on with them, but again to do your own thing, to properly watch out for you and your own family. And I respect that, man. And that's the mentality that most guys supposed to have when entering into the rap industry. Because again, it's real. Because somebody help you sell records or get streams does not mean they have your best interests at heart. They have their own. They have themselves, and they have their own business to look out for, especially dealing with grown men. You got to be aware of what's going down, or guess what, man? They will mess you over without a care. And we know it happens to a lot of rappers in the industry each and every day. That's the reason why it's always good to have somebody on your team who professionalizes into reading contracts. Because if not, you will get screwed over and won't nobody care. And matter of fact, if you do, everybody gonna blame you that you ain't probably look over your contract before you signed it. You understand? And if you don't have nobody on your team who professionalizes into reading contracts, pay for one, man. It's gonna do you way more benefit in the end if you do that up front. Again, a lot of artists, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people who try to hop into the business industry, they don't want to pay for the proper information. That's the reason why they end up being messed over in the end. Like I keep trying to tell y'all, G. That's why pay attention to what's going on out here. Because somebody give you a deal doesn't mean that they actually looking out for you. They more looking out for themselves. That's the reason why a lot of artists need to do a young Dolph and go independent before signing to a label. Because maybe they'll learn something and take their rap career a little more seriously. So Lil Baby, pay attention to what Offset is saying, man. Get your own thing going. Don't depend on QC CEOs too much. Because as you can see, they have their own agenda going on, and that's real. Always be aware and always stay prepared. But hey, after hearing that CEO Plea assisted Quavo on getting an 8-figure deal, so y'all gotta understand how that makes Lil Baby feel. See, Lil Baby, he knows he's one of the best rappers over there under QC, so he feel like the same bag that Quavo get, I should be getting. You understand? See, Lil Baby, he gotta get out his feelings and understand it don't work like that, man. See, Quavo, he's been there since the beginning. He has helped solidify quality control music right along with Takeoff and Offset. Lil Baby gotta understand that Quavo will get more offers than him. So that's the reason why Offset is trying to inform Lil Baby, hey man, just pay attention to what's going on, man. Don't let them know you feel this way. Just do what you need to do for yourself and your family. Because Offset had to let him know that's something I had to realize. Because everybody in the ATL know that Quavo, he was being pushed like he was the Beyonce of the group. And see, for the folks that don't know, Lil Baby, he was pushed the same way. See, Lil Baby, he was once promoted like he was the golden boy of QC. So it sounds like Quavo and Lil Baby got the same ego problem, where they acted like they the only artists on the whole label. So it seems like Quavo and Lil Baby are both egotistical. See, Lil Baby gotta understand, with Takeoff passing, it messed up a lot of contracts. So that's the reason why CEO Plea and Coach K has been caught up in the signing documents to make sure they cross their T's and dot their I's. that they got all they ducks in a row as well, man. The same thing that Offset been trying to tell Lil Baby. See, while they taking care of their business, you need to be taking care of your business. You can't get caught up in what they doing. Now I understand you want to be aware of what's going on so you don't be left behind. But that's something that Offset been trying to tell him. Hey man, you gotta watch your own back, G. You gotta make sure that you put food on your own table. What I mean by that is, these guys over here doing their own thing. They over here making their own moves, and that's gonna happen. So with that being said, you gotta make sure you do the same thing, man. And the reason why Offset was bringing that up to Lil Baby, not only because the Lil Solo catalog situation, which Offset had to inform Lil Baby, hey man, while all this is going down, you better own the rights to your solo catalog. If not, they will come get it, like they tried to get mine. But because I had the proper people on my team, they made sure that didn't happen. But again, the reason why Offset had to let Lil Baby know, AG, you need to have your ducks lined up in a row, because CEO Plea and Coach K didn't let Lil Baby or Offset know that they were selling quality control music to some private investors. So Offset is trying to inform Lil Baby, hey man, they ain't even let us know about this big deal. They left us hanging, G, right along with Deuce Deuce, Bankroll Freddy, and Lil Yachty. So with that, you gotta take that as a lesson. See, Lil Baby, he can tell ever since Takeoff's untimely demise that Quavo, he's been getting this preferential treatment. Ever since Takeoff passing, these dudes been moving real funny out here, man, and I can see it. And again, that's something that Offset been trying to let Lil Baby know, man. Even before signing a label, you need to have a proper team to always put you in position to always collect the bag. And that way, you don't need to depend on no outside people. So with that, I believe Lil Baby, he'll be alright with or without QC. Because once upon a time, Lil Baby, he was being branded under QC like he was the golden boy. So him being not seen in that same vision is making him feel some type of way. So you got Lil Baby over there feeling like he should be pushed ahead of the rest of the artists that's on QC. And then you got Quavo over here, he's being treated like he's the Beyonce of the whole label. So these guys just have to understand they not the only artists under QC. QC still got Duke Deuce, Bankroll Freddy, City Girls, Lil Yachty, and a few other artists that's moving numbers. But Offset says he see the bigger picture here. He see that they've been trying to push out Quavo as being a solo act for the past few years. But Lil Baby hasn't caught on. Because again, Lil Baby, he was always being promoted as being that golden boy. Now, we all know it didn't look so good for Lil Baby around the same time that Young Thug and his camp came down. That them people, they was looking at Lil Baby and his guys as well. So that's the reason why Lil Baby was doing all type of political movements, was meeting up with people to make sure he's not on that list of being RICO'd. And he was cleared. But at the same time, some people feel like that made CEO Plea and Coach K step back from promoting Lil Baby like he was that golden child of the label. But Lil Baby, again, being in his ego, he don't like how CEO Plea is giving Quavo deals and him not getting the same treatment. Yeah, I'm telling y'all folks, when Fannie Mae came down with those RICOs, one of the groups that everybody thought was going down right along with YSL was Lil Baby camp, man. That's the reason why, yeah, Lil Baby, he was tucked low for a while. And again, he was making the right moves, being around the right people in that time that he thought he was going down. But at the same time, because of Lil Baby's solo catalog, he feel like he should be pushed above everybody else on the QC roster, not Quavo. Now the folks is already saying, if you compare Lil Baby's solo catalog to Quavo's, Lil Baby's catalog surpassed Quavo's. Quavo only got Lil Baby beat as being part of the Migos.
Know that if you go to the club, you know for a fact you have to be looking at the back door. You have to be looking at the side door, the entrance where you came in. You don't want to get boxed in by nobody. If half of y'all who going to the clubs, y'all from the hood, and the people who not going to the, if y'all want a Glorilla show, y'all ready to twerk. At the end of the day, y'all out there tweaking, boy. Like at the end of the day, we know for a fact that it's a lot of people who got kids at home. Y'all gotta, come on now, man. Y'all gotta be mindful of what y'all do. Like, they don't know if somebody was like real life shot up or stabbed. Like this is what they said. This is what the report is saying, man. Like, I want y'all to understand, the police identified one of the people who died as Rashawn. Wait, Rashonda Belton, 33 years old, but did not release the name of the second victim until Monday night. Hey, I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, man. Hey, they said that the police saw a woman who remained in critical condition Monday after she was taken to the hospital with significant injuries. Gee, why did the ladies get hit up? At the end of the day, we know for a fact that the people who was their entourage, they ran to the back on the stage. Once they ran to the back on the stage, next thing you know, everybody cleared up. They cleared everything. They cleared the scene, man. The whole crowd went from two people running this way. Next thing you know, the whole crowd split up. Everybody went this way towards that door, and they went towards this way towards that door. I want y'all to understand that's how they got trampled on. Like at the end of the day, we know for a fact that you got to open your eyes because this is a revolving door. And in reality, we know for a fact that you can realize what's really going on. Open your eyes. Now let's read some comments. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that QCP, he told Coach K, J Prince Sr. set up Takeoff. If Takeoff was never at that bowling alley, y'all know it would have never happened at the end of the day. So I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on because we know for a fact that the feds own this, man, and they think that it's over with when it's not over with, man. We really got to pay attention to what's going on. This is something this sad, man. At the end of the day, people sitting back looking at it like, oh, this gonna happen. That no, we know for a fact that Coach K already he know for a fact how much money they put on Takeoff, and to believe it or not, they sent that man up at his untimely demise, man. I want y'all to really look at that because it's too much stuff been happening, and they sent back not looking at the fact that Lil Cam was the one who ran up on him. Am I right or am I wrong? Lil Cam was the one who ran up on him. Quavo didn't run up on Lil Cam and try to stop him from doing whatever he did. So who's to say who sent them up? I want y'all to really look at that, man, because people sent back not paying attention to what's really going on when Jay Prince singing them trying to cover it all up. You can't cover this up. At the end of the day, if you rock with Takeoff, man, hit the like button. We know for a fact there was too many people involved in this, man. But I know that people don't care. If it's not them, they not gonna sit there and take full initiative and go out there and put their all into getting justice or finding out what really happened with Takeoff. People just be sitting back waiting for the action. That's why I sit back and I tell y'all, man. People love to go through what they go through, man. Y'all ain't y'all ain't sit here and look at the fact that QCP now supposed to spoke out and said something about what happened to Takeoff. They never said nothing. Why didn't they say nothing? Because they know Jay Prince Senior gonna get on that bumper. Hey, at the end of the day, I want y'all to understand what's going on, man. What y'all think? Do y'all think that Takeoff he's supposed to have checked in early or he's supposed to have checked in late? Because at the end of the day, we know for a fact what's really going on. People don't know, man. Hey, man, if you new to the channel, hit that like button, boy. People just be want to see some action. We know for a fact Offset, he ain't play no games when he was just up there at that concert. we know we know for a fact Offset, he said that they was gonna instantly pull up on him, and then when the GDs got there, y'all know what happened. Y'all know what happened when the GDs got there, boy. Them GDs don't play. They let the GDs in the door right there at the front. The receipts on the floor now, y'all. Because it's sad what happened, man. I want y'all to, and if y'all don't know what we was talking about, man, rewind the video to the beginning. But I'm gonna get to this footage for y'all. Y'all, hey, y'all gotta really understand, man. Glorilla was with Finesse 2 times. Finesse 2 times signed the Mob Ties. Mob Ties set up Takeoff. Whose side you rocking with? Let me know where y'all from. I know a lot of y'all not even from no hood. Y'all can't even put no hood. Y'all can't even put no city that got hood. At the end of the day, we gotta open our eyes to what's really going on, man. And if y'all want to see what we was talking about at the beginning, just rewind the video to the beginning, but carry on. I want y'all to understand, man. These people sitting out here, like everything that J. Prince Sr. said, it led back to him not caring what happened to. Lil Kim breaks the silence of what happened at the bowling alley. Everybody know for a fact that all that could have been avoided. Like on the G, everybody could have real live played their part and let everybody leave in an orderly manner. They showed no sympathy, and from what the reports are saying, that Lil Kim, he spoke out and said that J. Prince Sr. paid him 200K, and he said that he'll bond him out and make sure he have money on his books every single time that commissary come around. I want y'all to know that the GDs, they own Lil Cam bumper. Y'all gotta understand. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that Takeoff is from Atlanta. Atlanta got GDs. They got every gang you can name of. Like at the end of the day, we know for a fact that these people own a bumper, and we know Quavo, he should have real live retaliated, showed some type of get back